Hello and welcome to A Cut of Royalty. But now you've taken a Hello and welcome to A Cut of Royalty, and I'm your host, Davida, the Clipper Cut Queen. We have my model in the chair. He's actually my son. This is my youngest son, Fidel, and he's a 11th grader. And the style that we're going to perform on Fidel today is a temple fade. I'm going to give him a temp fade, a neck fade, and I'm going to cut his top down to a small curl length. So it's going to be like a little curly top on top. Alright? About to get started. Alright, now, starting with this temple fade. With all fades, to me, I like to fade down. That means starting with more hair and ending up with less hair. But with temple fades, I like to kind of work it in the middle. So I'm going to blend upward, and I'm going to start with less hair but not as close as it's going to be, and then I'm going to clean it up at the end, and we'll show you how that process is going to take place. So some people have high bone structure, low bone structure. Fidel has high bone structure. I just like to keep all of my fade blended in uniform because I don't like for it to be this big, thick mass of hair and there's no hair down here. So we want the fade to take place where it's all blended evenly so it's in harmony. Starting with our adjustable clipper, I'm going to open the lever all the way. I'm going to fade upward. And you see how I'm going in at a 90 and coming out on the 45. Going in at a 90, coming out on the 45. Now I'm going to close it. And just go up against that hair at the bottom. Small guard, place that on, and I'm going to open the lever. Go up at a 90, out at a 45. Up and out. Comb down, up and out. Comb down. Constantly combing down gives us an honest gauge as to where we are. Because if I just go up and out and don't comb down, it looks almost as if it's blended in there, but then the truth comes when you comb it down and you see that glob of hair right there. That's going to have to be blended in. Now to take this little line out, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to pull the hair down, start up and out, short strokes. Now I'm going to do clipper over comb action while the clipper is still in its closed position. I'm going to use the wide tooth side of my barbering comb. I'm going to lay that comb right in there and go right up and out. The same way I was doing without the comb. Up and out. And comb down. And see how that's all blended in? I've got that one side faded. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side, starting with the number 1.5 guard. And I'm going to place that on the clipper, on my adjustable clipper, and open it all the way. Hold your head down, baby. And at a 45-degree angle, I'm going to go with the grain. I'm going down. See, because he's going to keep a bulk of hair on the top, I want to make sure that my blend is coming in divine order. That's right, I said divine order. To blend evenly with the top all the way down till it's going to be faded out. So it's going to be like curly on the top and blended in and faded all the way out to nothing when we're done. Now I went with the grain, and I'm going to close it up and go against the grain, starting at a 90 and out on a 45. In and out. Going in and going out. In and out. See how I raised up, went in and out, doing the exact same thing I was doing on the bottom. I'm doing on the top, but I'm grazing in and out. And make sure that all of this hair is blended in. See how that's going sort of in a V shaping because of the center kind of almost like a point. So comb that down. Go in and out at a 45-degree angle, lightly notching. Notching is when you're using the tip of the blade. Right? Now I got that number 1 guard I put on there. The lever is in the closed position and still at that 90-45. Starting in at a 90, out of the 45. And I just opened it up because I see a little bulk right there that I want to get out. So this is my number 1 guard opened up. And sometimes it does that. Sometimes the hair just grows differently on different sides. So you have to work with that because, as you know, I went around the whole thing with the number 1.5, but yet this side still was a little more bulk, but I had to use the 1 guard in an open position to take it out. So sometimes you have to do that. You have to use different variables, you know, to get the blend the way you want it to be. Once again, it all goes to hair designing. We are designing for individuals. Everyone's head is not shaped the same. Everyone's face is not shaped the same. So you have to work according to the individual. Now I'm going to take my guard off, adjustable, without the guard, in an open position. Open. I just love these barbering combs. I like the fact that the teeth are so fine. It allows you to catch all those little fine hairs. And you see how that's blending in? And you notice I never had a really strong line to take out because I started with more hair and I faded down to less hair. Start with more, fade to less. Makes your fade smoother. Down, that's him holding his head in a downward position is the same as me pulling the skin. Because when he holds his head down, it's pulling and stretching, exposing excess hair. Now when you hold your head back, then you can see how it balls up a little bit, but it's still smooth and even and blended. It's a little curly top. I'm gonna get my number 4 guard, and I'm gonna go with the grain in this number 4 guard, starting from the center. My clipper is in an open position, but I want more hair off than that, so I'm gonna put it in the closed position. Open takes off less hair, closed takes off more hair. So I just put it in the closed position, and I'm going with the grain, smoothing all the way down. And this is a number 4 guard, and this is, the effect that it's giving is sort of like a little mini fro effect, you know. So he can maintain his little fro up there, but it's not all out of place. It's nice and even, in uniform, instead of just a bunch of hair going every which way. This the one that like to let his hair go every which way. I be like, you making me look bad. How your mama a barber? You got your hair looking like that.
I am royalty. Are you? Have you been looking for a cut of royalty? Come by and visit one of the hottest styles on the south side. Davida, the clipper cut queen. The queen specializes in men's grooming, precision coloring, freestyle designs, royal black shape-up details, and haircutting for the whole entire family. Available at the Hip Hop Barbershop located at 6592 Terra Boulevard in Jonesboro, Georgia. To book an appointment, contact the Clipper Cut Queen at 267-230-5736.
Royal Black, fill in those thinning areas. Great for light touch-up on grays. Royal Black is safe for kids and great for photo shoots. Get that sharp, natural look. Royal Black. Give your style that royal edge. I am royal. Are you? All right. Now you see how even that is? Everything is even and in unison. You can comb the little fine hairs out of there. And you see how we got like a little poof on the side. We're gonna get rid of that. All the little areas where it's like a little poof, you see like a little poof. Little poof right there. Dust some of this hair off here. Get my number 2 guard, clipper in a open position. We're gonna start with that and see how that works out. See, it's always safe to open it because you can always cut off more hair if necessary. But if you cut off too much hair at first, can't put it back. So we're gonna go at a 45-degree angle and go with the grain and do a little. I like to move, and the whole process in moving the ear out the way. Not only are you moving the ear out the way, you're also protecting that very sensitive behind the ear space. That space behind the ear, we're gonna talk about this for a second. That space behind the ear is very sensitive. The skin is very thin around the ear, so we have to. That's why it's so easy to slice or cut, because not only is it thin, it's usually moist sometimes because people sweat, especially in the summertime and things like that. So you have that thin moist area, but when you move the ear out the way and you have your finger there, your finger is working as a protective barrier to keep you from damaging or cutting your client's ear, because those ears are very sensitive, and you want to make sure that your job is sufficient and not brutal.
I am royalty. Are you? Have you been looking for a cut of royalty? Come by and visit one of the hottest styles from the South Side. Davida, the clipper cut queen. The queen specializes in men's grooming, precision coloring, freestyle designs, royal black shape-up details, and hair cutting for the whole entire family. Available at the Hip Hop Barbershop located at 6592 Terra Boulevard in Jonesboro, Georgia. To book an appointment, contact the Clipper Cut Queen at 267-230-5736.
Royal Black, fill in those thinning areas. Great for light touch-up on grays. Royal Black is safe for kids and great for photo shoots. Get that sharp, natural look. Royal Black, give your style that royal edge. I am royal. Are you? All right. And I'm working a different angle to get this bulk out the front. Instead of going down, I'm going to go up and out at a 45 with this number 2 guard with my blade in the open position. Up and out at a 45. See how that blends in right there? It doesn't make him look like he have a bang in the front. I don't like that look when the guys have the little froze and look like it's a helmet. Like it's got this bang of football helmet situation going on in the front. That needs to be blended in. And this is how you blend that in, so it can have a nice fall, look natural, stylish. Don't look like a wig, look like a toupee when it just got that overage. All right, now that we got that done, dust some of that hair off and the little loose hairs, I'm gonna go freehand and contour the shape the way I want it to be shaped. And by shape, I'm not talking about the outline shaping. I'm talking about the shape of his mini fro. And this is just to make sure that all the hair is even for when I wet it up and put the gel in there and curl it up. It will all be an even curly top, not just an uneven mass of curls. This is very light trimming. Trimming this very lightly. I'm not digging in. I'm just going with the contour. The shape is already there. I'm just getting those loose hairs off. Those little hairs that's sticking up. This looks so good. I mean, this kind of style, you could wear it as is, or you can change the style up and curl the hair up, you know, with a little water and gel. I like to use a light gel that's not real heavy and sticky. Okay, let me see what we're gonna do with the front of this head. Make sure that everything is laying down nice in the front.
I am royalty. Are you? Have you been looking for a cut of royalty? Come by and visit one of the hottest styles on the south side. Davida, the clipper cut queen. The queen specializes in men's grooming, precision coloring, freestyle designs, royal black shape-up details, and haircutting for the whole entire family. Available at the Hip Hop Barbershop located at 6592 Terra Boulevard in Jonesboro, Georgia. To book an appointment, contact the Clipper Cut Queen at 267-230-5736.
Royal Black, fill in those thinning areas. Great for light touch-up on grays. Royal Black is safe for kids and great for photo shoots. Get that sharp, natural look. Royal Black, give your style that royal edge. I am royal. Are you? Now, from center to corner, and that's like kind of where his little eyebrow hump goes. Right at the corner that not quite at the corner of the eyebrow, but right where that arch goes up. This is where his hairline is. This cut is such a free cut. When I say free, I mean freestyle, because you can wear it multiple ways. You can wear it curly, you can wear it fro. You have two styling options with this one. This one cut gives you two styles, and I like that. I'm gonna take a little spray bottle. This is just water in here. Moisten his hair a little bit. And it sprays fine, so you saw me spray a few times. It didn't make it real wet. It just saturated it fully, but just moistened it. So when I put the gel on there, I'm going to use a little styling gel. Now in the styling gel, you see I only have like a little quarter size amount of gel. Little quarter size amount of gel. Just lightly rub it. And you can see how that curl pattern is starting to take place.
I am royalty. Are you? Have you been looking for a cut of royalty? Come by and visit one of the hottest styles on the south side. Davida, the clipper cut queen. The queen specializes in men's grooming, precision coloring, freestyle designs, royal black shape-up details, and haircutting for the whole entire family. Available at the Hip Hop Barbershop located at 6592 Terra Boulevard in Jonesboro, Georgia. To book an appointment, contact the Clipper Cut Queen at 267-230-5736.
Royal Black, fill in those thinning areas. Great for light touch-up on grays. Royal Black is safe for kids and great for photo shoots. Get that sharp, natural look. Royal Black, give your style that royal edge. I am royal. Are you? And that's the key to any good fade, is a proper blend. Now we're going to just spice this thing up with a little Royal Black. Got that Royal Black Chromatone spray. Temporary hair color spray. It doesn't wipe, run, or sweat off once it's applied to clean, dry hair. And 2 cards. Now I place the cards right at the shape of his hairline. And you see how shy his hairline is. This is just going to bring out the contour and the distinction of his hairline. Lay that card right across his hairline. This is really good to just give style distinction. It's good for photos, special occasions, or just if you want to look sharp. The reason I'm going to use a diffuser is so my curls stay in place. The diffuser allows the hair or the product on the hair to dry without blowing the hair all over the place. This is a blow dryer. Right. We're going to finish with the razor process. I'm going to start with a fresh razor. Always start with a fresh razor. Gonna lay that razor on. I'm pulling it skin tight or taut, technical term, and I'm going into the hairline. Bring that right into there, and what you see is a combination of dry skin and a little dried spritz. That's that ash line you see. Put a little shine on there. And voila. We've got the temple fade with the blended curly top. One of the most common issues that I run across in the barbershop is dry skin. This is commonly caused by using the wrong products on your skin and your scalp. Never use body soap or body wash on your face and your hair because it does not have the proper moisturizers and conditioners for your skin. This is why your skin can end up blotchy and your scalp can end up dry and your hair can end up brittle. Instead, use a facial cleanser for your face and use conditioning shampoo for your hair because these products have the proper conditioning elements and moisturizers that protects you against skin blotching and dry and brittle hair. I am the Clipper Cut Queen, and this has been your Royal Tip of the Day.